Yo, 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 welcome in. Take notes, grabbing pens. Welcome back to another episode of the Honorable Marv. And
Word is bond, man. It's Raider Ragoose show back in the house with my boy Chef Marv,
yes,
the
sir.
Honorable Marv, Mega Marv. You know what I'm saying, man, with 1,000 nicknames. And we back at it, man. What we got for the people, my guy?
Man, we got one question for every AFC team entering camp. So, as you know, camp starts this week. We are close to the NFL season, y'all. So, I'm
Word is
excited.
bond.
And,
Let me get a
yeah,
like, share, comment, subscribe, and auto download on the audio portion of this because it will be on Apple Music, Apple Pods, Spotify, and wherever you get your pods.
yes,
Don't
sir.
forget my sponsor, shebangboutique.com, SHWE Bang
Boom.
Boutique.com. Yes, sir.
Go get your girl something fly. Alrighty, man. Let's start with the Ravens.
All right.
What kind of identity will Doyle's offense take on?
You know what? Teams got a teams got more than one question, but we gonna stick to one question.
Yeah, man.
uh,
Listen, I was gonna say that, but I don't know.
no, teams have more than one question.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
So, but sticking to one, you said what is his? Who's the OC?
uh, Doyle, right? Isn't Doyle gonna be the offensive
I,
coordinator
I,
for the
I,
Ravens?
I forgot. I know Mentor is the coach,
Mintz is the coach. Yeah,
and
I kind of think like I don't mean to jump to other teams with Mentor and like Salah. I know they're gonna focus on straight defense with these new teams that they got.
yeah, yeah,
So I know kind of what he's going to do on the defensive side, but the most concerning is like, Zay Flowers is now 1,000 yard receiver. So, like, what can Doyle really do to bring the identity to the Ravens? Like, you got the talent over there, but is he going to get
indeed.
the receivers involved more? We know they got Derrick Henry, King Henry, as we spoke about a few weeks ago. So,
It is a fair question because are they going to go away from a lot of
yeah,
the ha, as you would say, as I would say, the
yeah,
the almost the read op kind of
right,
things they were doing with Lamar. And they not recently, in the last like 3 years, he won an MVP. Just kind of a drop back guy. He won an MVP
yeah,
both doing it both styles. If you
yes,
if you want to keep it 1,000, while he was
yeah.
more of the read op pistol,
Yeah,
won the MVP, and then he won it also as more of a pocket guy. He really should have won two as the pocket type of guy.
true that.
So with all that said, though, what are they gonna do with Lamar? He's getting older. I'm not saying he's old, but
Yeah,
it's not a time where you want him to be running more. You know what I'm saying? So, uh,
because I think Zay Flowers said on a little podcast he did like a couple weeks ago that this is some stuff that he never seen before. So what's the hype with the with this new offensive coordinator? Because I feel like Doyle's inexperience could lead to some hiccups, right? In my opinion, because like I just said earlier in the show, you have some home run hitters. I feel like Zay could improve. We saw what he did last year. Hit his first 1,000 yards.
right.
Lamar, of course. Lamar and Derek. We just said that Father Time is catching up to him, but at the end of the day, with them two on the field, I feel like they still can make something happen, man. But I'm
And
just afraid with the inexperience that Doyle has, what's gonna happen here?
and with Derek, you hope it doesn't happen. It doesn't just happen all at
Eh,
once, right?
exactly.
Uh,
Yes. Yes. We don't want to.
and that's why I'm
Yeah.
saying teams got more than one question. So just keeping it on your question.
Yes. Sir.
I would say he's going. he's gonna stick somewhat with but then what you saying was Zay said, shit, I don't know.
That's gonna cause a little bit of problems.
Now I want to see them play now.
Especially after what he just said.
I would think
I
more
do too.
pocket, traditional.
Yeah.
And just let Lamar sit back there and do his thing, man.
Yes, sir.
They got rid of Likely.
Yeah.
They're a little bit different team. So what they're gonna look like as far as that goes, they're a little bit different. But they still got Zay, still got Lamar, still got Derek.
Everybody who's we just did the show top 10. Everybody who's on the top 10 from Lamar, Derek, Zay wasn't on the top 10, but even Mark Andrews was a top 10 tight end.
He certainly was. The center is gone though.
Yeah, well, we know where he went. Black and silver too. But yeah, that's gonna be, and I've seen this too over the years too, regular. Every time they lose a nice offensive lineman, they struggle a little bit. I don't know if anybody noticed it because they're in my division. I see them twice a year. But it seems like every time they lose an important piece on that offensive line, they struggle. And with the high-powered center like that,
yeah,
look for some more hiccups in that line this year, y'all. Because
now, bro, what I can say is just because the trade involved the Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they didn't really address the center. So unless it was somebody there already that Raider fans don't know about, that maybe like Raven fans or AFC North Division people know about, but the guy they got is they in trouble if they.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not even quite sure Ravens fans knows the backup or the next guy. Paul's coming in, so I'm not even quite sure they know. But I just noticed, like, a few years ago, I know we try not to do this. We remember the names, but I just remember the right tackle left. I forgot what team he went to, and then the left guard got hurt for the year. And I just seen that line struggle, and even though he still made something work, but with this inexperience,
and then Lamar's running for his life.
Yes, and with this inexperience of OC, it's gonna be some trouble. Which, and you know me, I'm a Lamar guy, but hey, if we could get another 0-2 sweep, I'm not mad at it. I ain't mad at it at all. So, not really my concerns with the Ravens, but. Any more thoughts on the Ravens before we move on?
No, my answer is I'm interested to see what it's going to look like. I don't know. After all of that 8 minutes of us talking about it, this guy's never been no core, and Zay talking this high power. He ain't never seen it. So let's see it. Let's see it.
All right, Buffalo.
They don't have a center that I know about.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm not even sure if the Ravens fans know who the next center is going to be. But we'll see. Like I said, a few more weeks. The countdown is beginning. Buffalo Bills. What kind of role will Keon Coleman have this year?
Well, it's shit to get off the pot time, right?
Pretty much. He was the butt of the jokes and some memes last year. So I'm interested to see what the new coach Joe Brady is going to do.
And they was talking about selecting him, right? They was.
Yep.
It was like a discrepancy or whatever on who actually wanted to pick him in the draft, and kind of threw him under the bus, if you ask me.
Yeah, he is. And then, I know they picked up DJ Moore back in March. Shakir in the slot. So Coleman gonna have a battle.
Just bring a guy. Just bring a guy in the office and say, "I thought you was gonna be better. I thought you was better than this." Challenge a guy. Don't do that, bro. At the press conference, you know what I'm saying? That creates resentment. I feel like. I know if it was me.
But let me talk to you, brother to brother.
Yeah, I would want to get traded. I would want him to trade.
I was just gonna ask you: I don't think his spot is guaranteed on this team because
Bro, I would have been.
you
I
got
would
to
have told
remember
my agent, see if
this
we
is
can
Brady and this is a McDermott guy. It's not there
see
no
if
more.
you can get me out of here. Is what I would have said, bro.
See if you can get him out of there. So
If
not much.
I would have told my agent that after he did what the owner said. Come on,
Yeah.
bro.
That means no faith in you whatsoever. I only really drafted you because McDermott was speaking highly of you. We all know that. So yeah, you're right. You're right, Mr. Raider Ragu. I would be like, see if you can get me somewhere elsewhere.
And
But
you know
I feel
what,
like
dude?
talk
You
to
know
me.
what, bro?
Talk to me.
These owners meddle in the business, in the
Yes.
football part of the stuff more than people think. Even more than we give them credit for. Because before on All Grind, we just said, "Oh, the owner, look at his bottom line and be like, oh, you made me pay this guy or whatever."
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's true too. But some of them be want to be in the mix, bro.
Yeah. And this is coming from a guy who used to, when I first started the No Big Deal podcast back in 2019, I despised Jerry Jones for always getting involved. But now the past few years since my team still has been going through stuff, y'all, I'm like, maybe the owner should get involved. Our owners is quiet, but I'm looking like maybe they should get involved. And maybe I sound a little bit hypocritical, but I get it, but also
Jerry ain't the only one. Jerry is just the loudest about it.
He is just the loudest. Yeah, he's definitely the loudest. I definitely agree with you on that.
Like I suspect the dude in Philly has a lot to say. Right? He been in the game a long time. I remember when he first got that team, Jeffrey Lurie.
Yeah.
And I bet you, him and Howie attached at the hip. He'd be like, you know what I'm saying? Telling Nick what to do.
Yeah.
Hey, look, why don't you? Hey, it look like maybe you should.
Exactly.
I
agree. I agree, my brother. But I feel like Keon is going to be another Chase Claypool.
Oh man.
I
didn't want that for. No, you know what? But see, would you say? Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Because in my mind, the answer to this is no. Coleman was a little bit more in college, therefore it was a little more expected coming out. Claypool's flash for you guys was a little more unexpected. And that's why it popped more. Keon had a little more expectations already, I think.
True. Which I feel like makes it even worse if he leaves Buffalo.
And let's say more like a Juju Smith.
So he'll bounce from team to team and maybe win the Super Bowl somewhere.
Yeah, and have some moments.
Okay. I like that. That makes sense. I'm rooting for this kid. I really am.
I think he just needs the right team.
So, like we've been saying with Shedeur, if the right organization gets behind him, I feel he could probably be a good receiver. If the right team supports him and get right, Buffalo's not it for him though. And shout out to McDermott for believing in him though. But now you got
when the owner talking like that, Coop, it's Buffalo's not the place.
No.
I don't even know why he would stay. I guess he's taking it as a challenge or whatever. But
yeah,
if it were me, man, or my son or whatever, I would be like, let's just get out of here, man, and try to get a fresh start somewhere.
True that.
You're talking about you didn't want to draft me or whatever. But anyway, what's going to be his role is definitely he's got to do something.
Exactly.
He's got to have 700-800 yards, man, at least. With
I'm gonna put the hot water on him.
10 touchdowns.
I'm gonna put the hot water on him, brother. As the famous words of my guy, my big brother here, you need a thou wow, my brother. You need a thou wow I'll even give you 8 TDs. If you can get 1,000 TDs, all right,
Yeah,
that's a
he,
start.
yeah, and also what that does
Mm-hmm.
is, um, if Buffalo is not the place, other teams will be like, well, he can play. You know, this
Right.
guy can play.
This
Let's take a
this is
shot
your
on him.
this is your
So
third year, so yeah, I
this
need
is
1,000.
it for the young man.
This
I
is
think.
I need that 1,000, 8 TDs, 1,000 some yards. I need that. I need that. Come on, man.
This
Third year,
season is going to be
do
the
or die.
difference between him being a journeyman or a
Yes,
solid NFL starter.
you heard Mr. Raider Ragu, bro. So get it together, young fella. Get it together. All right, Cincinnati. How much better is the revamped defensive line? Lost Henderson, but you got Dexter Lawrence, Jonathan Allen. I, did it. You seem like that's better. And then you get the kid Stewart you drafted, the
Um,
overhyped Stewart that you drafted.
did he not play last year?
I didn't see Stewart play. He was hurt. You disappeared, brother. Um,
Well, the question is about the D line because every team has more than one question. But so the question is about the D line here. They're gonna be better. Cool.
I definitely think so too.
The see, this is what people. I was
You know
thinking
you
about this the other
you,
day.
you know you're gone, right?
Oh, I'm gone. Oh, my bad.
Yeah, you
Hold
good. You good.
on. Hold on.
Oh yeah, the dude Mafe from the Seahawks went over there too. I think they got way better. Cincinnati's defensive line has got way better, man.
Yeah, contrary to popular belief, bro.
Mm-hmm.
People be like, edge this, edge that, right?
True.
Isn't it funny how edge players that we just all of a sudden learn about, like say some of them wasn't even highly touted coming out of school,
Mm-hmm.
but then they get to the league, they all out here getting sacks. Then you look inside and they got two dogs in there.
Yes.
You understand? Because that's where the problem is, bro. If you don't block this, right, you can't do anything. So a lot of times those edge players get the benefit of that, and then they get all the glory with the sacks. So I think Cincinnati and whoever's coaching defense, who's the coach? I don't know. But Cincinnati and whoever's coaching the D understands that. And
I hope so too. Because
so that's going to make that young players better, Stewart, and then whoever else they have on the edge is going to make them better players because of those Allen and Dexter Lawrence, man. That's pretty serious.
Even Mafe, I say Mafe from the Seahawks too. He went over there too.
Yeah, because you need rotation in there.
Mm-hmm.
But your frontline guys of those two, those guys are serious, man. So
I feel like they can take, like I said, we all seen the run Dexter Lawrence have. We all seen what Jonathan Allen can do. I seen what Mafe can do. And so Stewart has some flashes at Texas A&M. I feel like he could be an up-and-coming player. I feel like they can definitely turn around one of the NFL's worst defenses, especially with these 3 heavy hitters, and they all big-time disruptors. So as them in my division, I'm a little worried. So I feel like you said, it all depends. As we said over the years, coaching matters.
yeah.
Coaching matters. And like you just said, my guy just hit it on the money. This defensive coordinator, whoever, has to know what they're doing with a talent like this. Because that's a nasty line.
I think he understands what it takes. I really do.
You saying understand what it takes. I hope you understand the mission of what the GM just got you with these guys come over here. So understand the mission, fella. You know,
And
because
the
if
owner too. Don't get
yeah,
it twisted.
facts, facts. Cleveland Browns not gonna spend too much time. Um, who wins the QB battle?
Man, who knows, bro? This ain't even a real franchise as far as all of that type of stuff goes, bro. That shit is too. Pardon my language, man. I said I'm gonna stop cussing on the podcast. It's too politicky, bro.
It is, bro. Yes, it is.
Who
It is.
knows? What? I don't know. So, are we talking just on football? Who should be starting? I would say Sanders, man.
Yeah, because the highly publicized duel between Deshaun and Shador, it features a high-priced veteran returning from not once, but a twice torn Achilles and a sophomore with more career interceptions than touchdowns. And I've said this too, and I've said this last year, the year before. This kid could be a all pro quarterback with maybe a Hall of Fame career if the right organization is behind him. I feel like Sedanis is a good mobile quarterback. But the issue with this boo boo organization, like you just said, man, Sanders seems to have like a rapid with the new coach Monken. We all know Monken went over there, but Watson will make 46 this year. That sure ain't backup money. So the Browns might be in a lose-lose situation with these two, brother. But one of them has to win it.
So hold on, Coop.
Talk to me.
You just answered the question.
Yeah, pretty much, bro.
Watson. In that $46 million, bro.
Yeah, I hate to say it, man.
They didn't waste it enough change. You feel me?
Yes.
So, yeah, Shador will sit one more year. Shador probably starting next year, but
yeah,
46 mil.
He said,
get your tail out there.
Right. He said you just answered your own question. Another rival from from your division, the Donkeys. Professional Denver Broncos. How quickly can Bo and Jalen Waddle develop a chemistry? Because I feel like that's a good upgrade for them. But let's be optimistic here about their chances with a healthy quarterback. And we all know what happened with his foot. It's broke a bone in that foot, right? So they made a major acquisition with bringing Waddle over there. So that's a good speedy receiver. We all seen what he done with the Dolphins.
They did. I forgot about this move.
Yeah. It always I just want to know like how quickly can they develop a chemistry.
So
because on paper,
I found interesting about the Donkeys when we went through I call them you guys the Donkeys, bro.
Yeah. Facts.
Coop is professional. Coop is professional. I'm a Raider guy. So
if I would have known then, I would have called them the Clowns then.
Nah, you professional though.
I feel you.
They didn't have any. They had top 10 players, right? Over on the list that we were doing.
The defensive side and
none on offense.
None on offense, which is kind of
which is why they would make a move like this and try to get Knicks a little bit of help, another weapon, legitimate NFL weapon, if you would. So now, we talk. The question is about Bo Nix. But when I think about this offense this year, Coop, it's Davis Webb
Mm.
calling plays now. Sean Payton finally getting off the wheels of steel after all these years. He basically let the kid call plays so he wouldn't go be a head coach somewhere because the kid Webb was a hot commodity on the head coaching circuit this year.
Right.
Now, with that said, what's his play call style? I don't, with him and Bo Nix and Waddle. We know Nix is a kind of a runner. So is his foot cool? But it's only one question. Him and Waddle.
That's the real question right there, bro.
It doesn't really need to be right away, I don't think, Coop. That's what I'll say. I don't think they got to come out the gate smoking him and Waddle. They got time to develop as the season goes because the defense is good.
That's true.
They're not gonna, they're not gonna be in shootouts.
Gotcha.
So that's my answer. How quickly they have time. I don't know how quickly, but I know they have time.
They have time. Okay, that's a good way to put it.
I think RJ Harvey is going to be a lot better, by the way, too.
I think so too. RJ Harvey's going to definitely show some fun.
As a Raiders fan.
Yeah, that's going to be. Oh, isn't that a guy we spoke about?
Of course, I tell
UCF,
people, bro. All you have to do, watch our draft shows, and then follow their career. You'll sound like a genius.
Yes.
Damn, I said it.
Yes, you did, brother.
That's all y'all gotta do. Make it easy for you.
Texans. What on earth will this offense look like? So pretty much another team with a solid defense, but one top 10 offensive player made the ESPN list. Every single position on defense was on that top 10 list. I don't know if you noticed. Terrific. From a corner, from a safety, linebacker, edge rusher, and a damn defensive tackle. Shout out to Houston for putting together a top 10 defense, man.
Crazy, Rob.
Damn.
Defensively. And they got some dogs on offense as well. Yeah. What I'll say is, man, you said what the offense is going to look like. They need home field.
We knew what the line looked like last year, right? Now you have 3 new starters on this offensive line, man. Now you got David Montgomery in the backfield. There's an elephant room known as the CJ Stroud. Questions galore hang over this offense. So after the sensational rookie year he had in 2023, Stroud has come nowhere close to replicating that. Coming off a postseason full of misfires, sacks, and turnovers, second-year coordinator, Mr. Nick Clayley, must establish an identity in this camp to help this unit go forward in the playoffs. Because they have what it takes to be a Super Bowl contender, my God. And also what you said, warm weather. But in my opinion, I'm going to say this too, brother. That defense don't need no warm weather, bro.
The quarterback needs the weather.
But you played in Ohio State. I know Stroud's a Cali dude, but you got to get this shit together by week 1, man. Because
when you walk out there with Ohio State in the cold or whatever, you got the advantage. You got more guys.
Right.
In the league, everybody
different.
Is in the league. You feel me?
Yeah, that's true.
All the players that went to the league from college this is who you playing now.
Exactly.
So ain't none of that like y'all way sweeter. Y'all might have a guy or 2 better when you get to this level, but it ain't like when you walking in the stadiums or people coming to the Horseshoe to play Ohio State in the cold. Man, I don't know, Coop. You probably know better than me. Maybe that Boston, that nippy late January Boston cold might be a little different than that Ohio.
I'm gonna tell you this too.
Oh man,
Not just Boston.
because he looked terrible.
Denver's cold in the damn December and January is very hitful. Trust me, I know.
So they lost to New England, right? Or they lost
Yeah, but I'm just letting you know the
that
places
Denver,
you
that
could
mile
go.
high, that
The
mile high.
places you have to go if these guys make the playoffs. And even so, I'm not saying we going to the second round or anything. Even the Pittsburgh in December is fucking hella cold too. So that's what I'm saying.
Honest. They don't want none of that.
No, they don't. And these are high playoff caliber teams that could make the playoffs. Even Buffalo, Baltimore is not hot either. Every single AFC team that can make the playoffs is in cold weather in December and January.
And that's why, if you're the Texans, you're trying to avoid that shit at all costs.
Yes.
There's going to be a surprise team this year, right? What if
what if Mahomes? What if
Buffalo? Don't forget them. It's cold there.
But like you said, I got a feeling you just said the $1 million words. What if, and I have a feeling, one of these three top teams, as I said last year, won't make the playoffs again. Between Buffalo,
that sounds like
Ravens, and
Kansas
City, one of them three
are not going.
For sure. Are not going. And I'm saying it right now. Hot take Marv just said. One of them won't go.
So that's my take. They need to be at home.
Yes.
Who else we got?
Find a new identity. Colts. I'm not going to spend enough time on these guys. Jay, well, I love you, but how healthy is your QB1 and receiver 1?
Great question. Because that is the question. That is the question, and that is the only question. What's up with the dude knee? He was having the fluke year, or was it a fluke? Right?
But before he got hurt, the New York Giants, Daniel Jones, showed up. And I told people this. Don't get me wrong. He had one solid year. But I said it. The damn New York Giants, Daniel Jones showed up.
I think I remember you saying that too.
Yes. So here's my thing.
The game he got hurt, he was New York Giants-ish.
The Steelers game, he was New York Giants. The Steelers game, I'm sorry, but listen, look, I'm gonna say this, man. You lost Michael Pittman Jr. to us. Shout out to my boy Josh Downs. I love you, but you can't stay healthy. Alec Pierce can't stay healthy. Who are you gonna depend on at QB1? Like you said, you coming from that crazy injury you just had. Alec Pierce is no better. So going into this camp, how healthy are these guys going to be, and are they going to be ready by week 1? That's the real question. Because just having both of them on the field when the season kicks off won't be enough for Indy, in my opinion, as Jones and Pierce will need to quickly shake off any rust from these injuries and perform at a high level from this start. Because you made trades to get probably the best corner, and you're in trouble for the next couple of years because you ain't got no picks, right? They're going to have to shake off, make this offense. You cannot depend on JT like that. We know what JT can do, but he's get tired. We saw it. He was leading the league, then he slowed down because they was overusing him, right? So things could go south if there's any issues with this team.
This offense did have, few players in that top 10 list on offense, and deservedly so.
Exactly. Like I said, Tyler Warren, I feel like he's top 3. JT, definitely top 10 running back.
The question is, and only is, what's up with the QB, bro? Shit. Are you ready to run? Pierce is all right. Pierce led the league again in yards per catch, right?
Yep. True. Very true.
You got Downs over there. You did lose Pittman. Not sure what they're doing there, but this is QB related, bro. Tyler Warren, JT, Shane Steichen. They marry up the run game with how the pass game. It looks exactly the same. That's what they do.
Exactly.
And it should be okay if the quarterback is good. So that's it.
Yeah, but
And then maybe a secondary question is he New York Giants or
right.
Daniel Jones, or is he going to be that Daniel Jones that was the first half of that last season?
But
We'll see.
I know we shitted on this kid. Do you put Anthony Richardson in now? Is the question. I know we shitted on that kid, how he gave up in the game and pulled himself out of the game because he was tired. But if Daniel Jones isn't ready, I know they don't have faith in Riley Leonard like that. Is it time to put Anthony Richardson back in there?
Anthony Richardson has to learn his lesson about this is not street ball, nor is this college.
Exactly.
And if he wants to play like that and when he gets out the pocket, just go ahead and get down. And we're not about to be running no read op and no QB runs and none of that, man. And so if he's ready, but he hasn't shown me that he's ready to do that. So I can't speak on
Right.
him, man. I can't say, yeah. But I can't.
Exactly.
He hasn't shown it, cool.
Yeah, he hasn't shown it, and that's gonna always leave like a bad memory for me. So yeah, I'll be like, no, you gave up on the team when your team needed you the most. The scene, and remember the Titans. If you guys are familiar, if you guys are football guys, you remember that scene where what's my man's name? Petey asked the coach, "I'm ready to get back in there, coach." He's like, "No, you quit on your team when we needed you the most, man.
Yeah.
You want your spot, you gotta earn it."
Yeah.
So yeah, you're right. You're right, Mr. Edgar. I agree with you on that one.
And he hasn't shown it. Cool.
Yeah, he has not shown it. I agree with you 100%, my brother. Jacksonville. The $1 million question, the top pick. Where are we at with this Travis Hunter experience? A year ago we pondered how the Jaguars will deploy the two-way sensational they traded up for in this draft. Second overall, like we just said. You and I spoke highly of him. I think the show we recorded last year was where is he going to play at more, QCB or receiver? And he had some flashes on the receiving side, in my opinion. He had a hell of when he caught the guy on three defenders. But he did he get hurt? What week did he get hurt in? If you remember.
Hey man, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna probably sound like a hater. It's gonna be like the old head hating, unk hating. But he got also receiving votes or honorable mention at corner.
Okay.
Nothing at receiver.
Yeah.
Receiver, you know what I see him as? That
just a slot.
That guy, like if it was hoop, the guy that makes the spectacular shot but blows the routine layup.
Mm-hmm.
And so
hold on, let me give an example of that. Let me give an example of that.
Huh?
Let me give an example. Remember Deshaun Jackson can make that highlight catch, but celebrate too early and fumble at the 1 yard.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I get what you're saying. I got what you're saying.
So I just feel like in the league, bro, just settle in at something. At play corner, bro. I don't know, man. I say I would like if he just said, I'm gonna play corner.
But you got some up and coming dogs.
And I'm going to be the, you know what I mean? I want to be the
Jordan
premier
Lewis
corner in the league. I'm sorry, what you say?
No, you got the Martentic Brown dude and Jordan Lewis over there. Those some nice corners though, man. I would put them two over Travis.
But they didn't get honorable mention or votes, right? In the top 10 in corners. Their corners wasn't on there, were they? No,
they wasn't. But the few games I've seen from Jacksonville, them guys was locking up some people though. You know what I'm saying?
You said what?
I said them guys was locking up some people. The few little Jaguar
Yeah.
games I say.
So what you think about Trent? You like him in the slot?
I'm with you 100%. Like pick a spot, my guy. If it was me, he could probably be I don't know. They're not gonna put a Heisman winner as like a special teams type of guy. They're gonna probably keep experimenting with this kid. Like, I got a feeling he's gonna come out of camp as a backup on both sides of the ball again until he gets hurt mid-season again.
You see what I'm
The
saying?
overuse of this
it.
guy.
That's not it, bro.
It's not it. But I see that happening.
Man, this is the league, bro. Just get out of position, bro. I know you think you could be Deion Sanders and all that. Deion was an alien, bro. He played in the World Series and the football game, man. Stop playing. You're not that.
No, it's not.
Nobody is though.
No.
He got a son that don't even start in the league. And now that's his own offspring, bro. So everybody can't be Deion.
Everybody can't be Deion. You got one son kicked out the league and one son that don't start.
And Deion really wasn't even that sweet at the receiver. He was decent.
No.
But the return game was stupid and the
that's why I was maybe thinking like
game was stupid.
Could Travis be that return guy?
Be the return guy in corner.
That's what I feel like he should be.
Well, let's give up the wide receiver stuff, kiddo.
Yeah. 298 is not wow numbers. I feel like just right now your name is. That's it. But other than that, But here we go. Another division of yours. Kansas City Chiefs. Is adding Kenneth Walker's firepower enough to fix this Chiefs offense?
So I thought you was gonna talk about the boy knee, and is he gonna come back and is he gonna be all right? So you assume
I'm gonna say this because I've seen the videos of him. He's definitely playing week one, and that's why I kind of like scratched that little question off because you know me very well. That was one of my questions that I had on him. But once I've seen these videos of when I presented this idea to you the other day, that was literally my number one question. But I'm seeing these videos of him doing this and that, scrambling and stuff. I'm like, cross this shit off here. And I had to think of this one this morning at literally 3 a.m.
You're not worried about no rust, none of that.
No, I'm not.
I feel you.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Now, to your question. What's the question exactly? How'd you word it?
Is adding Kenneth Walker's firepower enough to fix the Chiefs' offense?
It should be, but they added him, which is a lot of speed.
Mm-hmm.
But then Kelsey is slower. You feel me? So
yeah,
you feel me? You kind of giving that back. But like we were saying, you can't leave the guy off, run for 1,400 yards caught 1,400 yards in passes before tight end record. Just simply, it should be, bro.
Yeah.
It should be.
I feel like it's going to create some explosive plays, particularly in the backfield, of course. Yeah.
As a Raider fan, when I saw the move, I immediately, shook my head, like, damn.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be good for other teams, I don't think.
Because I feel like, in my opinion, this is actual facts. Y'all can look this up. They struggled over the past couple seasons with Kareem Hunt averaging 3.7 or 3.6, one of them. It was some. It was only 3-some yards, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like Pacheco. I forgot Pacheco was in the mix. But adding
He
a
was good
caliber
until he
like
started getting dinged up.
yeah, but adding somebody like Walker and also bringing back Eric Benemi is if I'm not mistaken, they brought him back too.
Yeah, he's back.
Oh yeah, I feel like that's gonna be
They about to run that ball, man.
yeah, yeah. And,
And
you know, like I
and
said,
then you got the whole heart of a champion, and had a bad year, and people talking bad about him, and got blew out in the Super Bowl that they did go to. So,
right.
This is where Rocky, even though screw Rocky, I just found out some disturbing news about the fool Sly Stallone. Like I shouldn't even say his name anyway.
I
But
did too. I think I know what you're talking about.
yeah, we talking about the same thing.
Yeah.
But the champion get off the canvas. You know what I mean? Like one last hurrah type of season for these guys with Kelsey and who knows if Coach Reed is about to hang it up or whatever. But the answer to the question is it should them getting Kenneth Walker it should add some certain firepower to the offense, and get them kind of back where it's kind of crazy trying to cover all that, especially with how Big Red can call plays. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. He's definitely gonna be they needed a difference maker, and I feel like this is gonna be it right here.
1,000%.
Let's stay in the West because they got this alphabetically ordered. Now this is crazy how this is. The AFC West is magically lined up with the three next teams, so we all know who's next. The Chargers. How different will Jim Harbaugh's offense look under Mike McDaniel?
A lot different, bro. Right? They running that the same thing with Monken, right? Wink Martindale. What's this guy's name?
Doyle? Who Doyle? And the Ravens?
The guy that went with Harbaugh. They've been running the same thing since San Francisco. Anyway, a lot different, No, not as much 12 personnel, 13 personnel, not as many tight end wham blocks, not as much bootleg, but a lot of motion and a lot of quick. You know that Mike McDaniel stuff, man. So a lot different, bro. A lot different. That's a great question, bro.
This is gonna be kind of crazy because at their cores, Harbaugh, McDaniel, they both like to run the ball, right? But Harbaugh typically leans on the smash mouth north side scheme, right?
Yeah.
Let me break this down for you. Whereas his new coordinator has found some success, pause on this, stretching defenses horizontally, right? And finding creative ways to get the ball to these speedy playmakers, right? And y'all don't think that these boys got speedy playmakers? Look at Ladd McConkey, y'all. So they have somebody over there who can get these playmakers into space. That's going the Chargers going to target explosive skill players in the offseason. They brought back they didn't bring back. They signed this Keaton Mitchell. If y'all don't know who that is, a nice receiver with speed,
really fast,
and drafting. Who's the guy we said the other speed dude? Breena Thompson, one of the fastest receivers at the combine, right?
Yeah,
little Daniel. He gonna also have to elevate. He's definitely gonna elevate Justin Herbert, man, who possesses as an MVP talent, in my opinion. So he's gonna have an MVP caliber year.
And then the draft pick from last year at tight end from Syracuse
is definitely going to. Don't be surprised if you see him in the slot.
Rondé Gadsden,
yes.
They didn't have many top 10 players at all, which was crazy because they were a pretty good team. But
which is
Chargers they gonna be interesting on offense, man.
They are.
Yeah. So, a lot different than what you said. Because just like how you said it.
Yeah.
Harbaugh is a smash mouth fullback, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Bunch of tight ends. maybe a little misdirection, play action, boot, right?
Yes.
No, that ain't what McDaniels does. McDaniels, I would say, is more modern offensive football coach, but likes to run the football as well.
So. All right. This is going to probably take more than 10 minutes because I'm going to ask the question, and I know you're going to throw some side notes in there. But let's get it. The Las Vegas Raiders. I'm just going to ask you, and then I'll probably can answer this. Can Mendoza close the gap on Kirk Cousins? You know, you got the first-year coach, Clint, Mr. Kubiak. I'm going to put some respect on his name because I respect him. He's clear about not wanting to start a rookie quarterback, right? Out the gates. Meaning Cousins is a safe bet to go to week 1 as a starter, right? But Mendoza, the first overall pick, represents the Raiders' future. And just stop me if I'm wrong, my brother. And the present day prospects of this roster with Cousins don't seem great to me. The better Mendoza looks in camp, like you just said, when's y'all camp? Tomorrow or
Fernando will be there tomorrow. Rookies report tomorrow.
Yep. So he gonna be there tomorrow.
Yeah.
I just don't believe. The earlier he'll be able to wrestle that job away from this 37-year-old is the better. But as I've said to you and other Raider fans, shout out to my Benedict Arnold daughter. I feel like this is going to be a situation to where, like you and I said, hey kid, you ready? I'm gonna pull this bozo right now. It's more of is Mendoza ready type deal. So I'm gonna give the floor to the Raider great, my guy. So talk to me, brother.
Nah, you kind of already said it, bro. People at this time of year, people get all like, I don't know what you call it, Coop. And I fight against it, but people get where they think the best of all players, and they think of players at their best, and they say, oh yeah, they just got such and such. Yeah, he's going to be a good addition for them. But let's keep it 1,000 about Kirk, bro. And I'm a guy that's had Kirk's back, right, in the last few years while we've been doing the shows.
Yeah.
But he is what he is at this point, bro. I remember we played them when AP was the coach. They like, oh, he wasn't a year off of the Achilles at that time. He was just coming back. Okay, bro. But now he's older. He never was Tom Brady. No. You feel me? And now they want us to believe. It's almost like when we got Geno, right? Oh, yeah, Geno. He's going to have his best year. Yeah, Geno finally getting the keys to his own team. And, man, and got out there, and Geno was, what was he? He was Geno. Eugene, right? Exactly, bro. So that's the best of what Cousins is going to be, right?
I agree.
Really, he's older, so we could have a not as good as he has been, which is really not even that great, especially in the last few years. You feel where I'm coming from?
I definitely do, my brother.
So now, exactly what you said. The quicker the kid can get it, understand what's going on, and they can block it up for him, the better, bro. I'll say.
Yes,
I'm not a guy that wants to be playing all the way to the bye week, which is week 13 with Cousins, bro. I'm saying, yeah, I understand Tom Brady, Clint, Andrew, Sully. They don't want to just throw the kid out there, right?
Right.
I get it. Even one of the best guys going right now, Mahomes, didn't get out there immediately. Alex Smith was a decent QB, though, right?
I agree until he got hurt. Yes, I definitely agree.
So that's what I'm exactly like what you were saying, bro. The quicker Nando can get this and wrestle it away from Cousins, because what Cousins screams to me is mediocrity, bro.
Man.
And I'm talking about at his best at 37 years old.
Yeah.
Mediocrity.
Y'all.
So I was just looking at Nando's measurables. 6'5", 225. 22 years old. Put him in there, man.
6'5"?
Yes.
He ready, man.
Put that dude in. All right, he don't have to start off, but
man, shit. No, hell no.
You said
Yeah. Listen, 22, young as hell, just can't coming off the best year of your fucking college career.
Won all the awards. He's still winning awards.
Let's see what you got, my brother. Even if year one is a fail, we just gonna keep developing you. I'm not gonna give up on you. I'm gonna just boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna be in here watching film with you. Where can we go? Where did you go wrong? What can we do right? Start this young ass kid, man. He's ready. He has the height. He has the weight for it. He has the arm power. I think he had one of the best arms last year. Start this kid.
And you know, I kind of flip flopped on it. But now, as we getting closer to camp starts to, today. It depends on when you guys are listening to this.
Later today. I mean,
get in there.
Yeah, get in there, man.
Get in there, Fernando. Take it from the stool, bro.
That's
Make it to where it's the players are looking at the coaches like, you know what I mean? Like, man, y'all better put that kid in there.
Man.
So, yeah, put the big 6'5", 225-pound kid in there, man. See what he can do.
Anything else, my brother? I mean,
I got a lot, but we gonna stick to one question about the Raiders, and that is it.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. These next couple teams, I'm not gonna spend some time on. That's why I kind of saved the time for you, my brother. So if you got another question,
look, this is what you can do. This is what you can do for me. We can do like another 20 minutes after this, and I'll talk about all what the Raiders need to do as you can do with the Steelers if you want to do. Because it's more than one thing.
So just stick with the one question. Just stick with the one question. Yeah. I got you.
For the format, yeah.
All right. Like this one, for instance, the Dolphins. Who will emerge as Malik Willis go-to target? Tyreek gone. We just said Jalen Waddle went to Broncos. It's no secret the Dolphins are in rebuild mode, but they still want to see a return on the $67.5 million, if I'm not mistaken. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong, that they invested in their new quarterback. So for that to happen, Miami needs at least one of these new receivers to fill this void left by Tyreek and Jalen, right? So you got Malik Washington, Jalen Tolbert, and Tutu Atwell. I know who exactly, people. But
hey, man, see, I hate when they do this. And I'm not talking about the Dolphins specifically. I'm saying the league. So Malik, they're gonna give him a shot, right, to be a starter.
Yep.
Right. Mm-hmm. But then they're gonna run those guys out there with him.
And they also drafted 3 receivers as well.
Right, they're gonna run that out there with him, and then guess what? When it don't go right, guess what they're gonna say? Oh yeah, he had a shot, he couldn't get it done.
And I hope that's not the damn case, man.
Meanwhile, Tua had Waddle and Tyreek Hill, couldn't get it done. Yeah, I just think it's gonna be sad that they set Malik up. $67 million is not a lot in quarterback money spread out over, what is it, 2 year, 3 year? I think 3 years. 3 years.
So technically, you're only getting 20-something a year.
Yeah, bro, that's chump
change. That's something.
Max Crosby makes more money than that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's right there at the top of or really at the middle of wide receiver money. That ain't
pretty much. Yeah.
a lot of quarterback money. That's chump change for quarterback. And they're going to say that they gave the kid a chance while they really didn't. That's all I'm saying. And that's what makes me mad about it. And I see this in the league all the time. Mm-hmm. And then you'll have people comment in different chats or whatever talking about Malik stinks. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy work, bro.
But they you need guys in the NFL. Not maybes. You need guys.
What we always say, on the field help now.
On the field help now, bro. And they take away his on the field help now.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna blame it. What?
Oh yeah.
Man. Was, how's Malik gonna do? Probably not good.
Yeah, like I think like who will emerge as his go-to target?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Me neither. Me neither. Which is damn.
Because I don't know any of those guys that you named.
JC know Tutu. He knows Tutu. But I'm like, and when they was signing these players, I'm like, who in the world? I'm like, oh my God, they're not giving this kid no type of help. But anyway, not gonna spend too much time with the Dolphins. They're in rebuild. I don't look for them to do nothing. But this is one of these teams that could surprise some people. Not playoffs, but can smack one of the top calibers in the mouth or something. So you never know. I don't know.
True.
But anyways, the New England Patriots, what kind of impact will AJ and Romeo Doubs make? For the runner-up.
Yeah, that's just what I was thinking. He was runner-up, but he had Stephon, though, so we're not going to minimize what Stephon did. So, I would say it's almost the same impact. Maybe AJ's probably a little more explosive, probably worth another touchdown or two over Stephon, but not more catches than Stephon. So that's kind of a trade-off right there, maybe a touchdown or two. But then they're adding Dobbs. But they also lost that dude, Boutte, or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
So they kind of leveled off, really, man. They kind of leveled off, but leveling off is an MVP runner-up.
That's what I was thinking, too.
That's getting better. So
because you don't got Diggs, Kayshawn gone, too. This year he'll be passed, but like you said,
and overall, I think AJ might be good for maybe 2 more TDs than Stephon.
Gotcha.
Maybe. Because he's younger, a little bit bigger, more explosive guy.
But I think at this point, though, all eyes is on Brown. He stopped feeling the love in Philly. He should be hungry to prove that he's still an elite receiver. Notably, he's shown that he can thrive in a new environment. So this is a new environment for him. His best season was in 2022 when he had the 1496, if I'm not mistaken, almost 1,500 yards. So this is gonna be interesting to see as well. I hope they don't succeed. I don't want them winning 7. So yeah, I'm interested to see what's gonna happen with this though. Because I agree with you. It's just like it's leveled off and it's pretty much evenly. Dobbs had like his career high 700-something yards, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll see what happens. The Jets not going to spend too much time, my guy. Will the first round of rookies earn a starting job?
Who all they get? You got to. I know you got the draft and all that. I forget who they picked up.
David Bailey, the tight end from Oregon, Kenyon Sadiq, and what's the dude that they joined?
Sadiq.
Sadiq, yeah. I mean, if they're looking for all 3 of these first rounders to emerge as a day 1 starters, if not, I feel like David, the number 2, the edge rusher, he'll definitely start. He will,
yeah.
I definitely.
That's what I was gonna say. David Bailey, yeah, he's a go.
Sadiq, you know how I feel about Oregon players. He missed some time. He had hernia surgery. And Mason Taylor has not given up. I think he's one of the best tight ends over there. I don't see him starting. But Omar Cooper, though, let's talk about him.
He's a go.
he has a chance to slot in behind Garrett Wilson. Pause if that sounded kind of wild on this depth chart. I feel like Omar Cooper can definitely be a solid number two with
Yeah,
Garrett Wilson on that other side.
yeah. I feel like he's gonna be a guy that's got to get out there, right?
Yes,
He's gonna show himself in camp where,
yes.
like, as an offensive coach, you like, oh, okay, we got
Mm-hmm.
to get this kid out here on the
Got
field.
to find a spot for him somewhere. I
Yeah.
definitely feel like he could.
So they drafted pretty well. And my answer to the first round rookie question is yeah, for Bailey and Cooper, they're a go for sure. The
Yes,
Oregon player,
I'll say 2 out of 3 could start.
yeah.
I mean, if you could,
Bailey and Cooper Jr. are a go.
yeah, I agree.
Two
with
of the
you.
better players in the draft, to me, in my opinion, from what I saw. Once I saw Coop run that that's sub 4.4, I was like, oh man. I think he ran like a 4.39, 4.36 or something, man. Yeah. So
Yeah, he ready. I think
he's full go. And Bailey, he was a grown man last year in college.
yes.
So shout out to Coach Glenn, man. Hang on, brother.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're gonna do at quarterback, but hang in there, man. It's like
you do?
and you know what's gonna happen. Let me say what's gonna happen, Cool, right here. They are gonna let him stay and build up the defense. He's gonna have a dog of a defense, and then fire him and draft a quarterback. That's what they're gonna do. That's what they're gonna do, bro.
Like who?
The Arch Manning or somebody.
Okay. That kid shows he's a fraud.
So some kid that's in college right now.
Yeah, that kid showed me he's a fraud already. Just because you have the Manning last name does not mean you're a true Manning. But we're gonna get into that when it's time for him to enter the draft. Okay. People who know me, I spoke on other platforms, and this is the first time I'm gonna speak on this. The Steelers, people. My one burning question, my one major question as we enter camp Friday. Can Mike and Aaron recapture some magic? Let me break this down.
Feel you.
Despite being a year older, the Steelers are hoping that this Rodgers experience is better in year 2. And let me say this. Much of that optimism stems from reuniting with the guy he won a Super Bowl with. His former coach in Green Bay. We all know what McCarthy can do. I've seen it done at the Cowboys when he went back-to-back seasons winning 12-5 or 12-4. 12-5, 12-4. McCarthy's offense, which I've to you, my guy, I told you that he's revamping that offensive playbook. This offense should be a lot more aggressive than the one that he had ran in 2025, in my opinion. You upgraded the receivers. There's still some talks that we could bring Diggs over here. But that doesn't change the fact that the last time Rodgers and McCarthy were a duo, it was this was a decade ago, right? As we know, the sequels are rarely as good as the originals. Am I correct?
What was the question?
Oh no, I'm just saying, like, we all know that the sequels are rarely as good as the originals, right?
Some kind of sequel is better.
Okay, but time will tell.
There's been times where the sequel was better than one.
Time
Godfather
will tell
is one of the
I get you.
Best examples of that, in my opinion.
I'm gonna say this, and I say this all the time. Time will tell if Rodgers and McCarthy Part 2 is a swan song of one of the greatest hits or a box office disaster. That's all I'm gonna say.
last of the of an era. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Aaron, man.
Yeah.
That's a great question. Can they capture a little bit of magic? That's a great way to put it. And it's one of those ones where, bro, can't even answer that right now. We gotta wait and see.
Yeah.
I think y'all got enough guys.
I think so too. We go the running back from Carolina. We signed him with Jalen what's his name? Oh, excuse me, Jalen Warren and Caleb Johnson. We also have Pat Fryermuth and Darnell Washington. DK, Jeremy from Alabama, and Michael Pittman Jr. as our receivers.
Got enough guys.
And once again, there's still some talks. We're still talking to Stephon Diggs. I don't know what's taking so damn long.
Hey,
we had about
Stephon, that's even more guys. We're gonna have enough guys, right?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, we're gonna have enough. And if we do get Steph, Jeremy, I love you. You may have to go to number 4 or sit to the side for a year, which is fine.
He's gonna develop him. You're gonna develop him. But you guys what do you guys need? On the field help now.
Yes. Oh. And on defense, oh my goodness. We got Jack Sawyer coming up. Highsmith still there. Ramsey still there. We just got the guy Jamel Dean. A great tackling corner from the Tampa Bay. JPJ. The blue from the Bears, Brisket, the safety. I'm excited we got him.
Brisker.
Joseph Day, another nose tackle from the Titans that we got. So we got some guys.
Yeah, I feel like enough guys.
I feel like enough. Not gonna lie, this is gonna be a hot take, and I'm only saying this because this is my squad. We have enough to get to the promised land, my guy. We do.
Yeah, on the real, you do.
The only thing that's stopping us is us. So that's all I'm gonna say about the Steelers, man.
You gotta keep the old man upright.
Most definitely. And if so, we have a future guy we could develop in Will Howard, which I feel, and I've told you this when we signed McCarthy, he was great at developing Aaron. I feel like he could do the same for this kid.
Okay, I feel you. Aaron was can't miss, though. We're not gonna sit up here and act like.
I get you, brother, but I'm just. But here, I'm gonna tell you what I'm.
Aaron clearly was.
I'm gonna tell you from what I was seeing, though, that this kid can show you what he can do with dominant receivers, as he did with Jeremiah and Cornell Tate, right? But when he has good guys now that he can target, like I said, with DK, and even before they traded Pickens last year, I was like, oh shit, Will can start. Got 2 caliber receivers, good running back. I'm just letting you know what he can do with the talent around him. That's all.
No doubt.
I'm just saying that McCarthy could help him.
He proved that he can win with talent. He proved that he can.
Right. I feel like, I'm not saying that. Yeah, I'm not taking away none of the California talent that Aaron had. We all know he had beast mode. Him. It was that offense was crazy back in the day. But I'm saying
they just didn't have enough defense, so they
didn't. You are absolutely yes. I'm just saying like this kid could be it with the right help. So yeah. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
Keep the old man up.
Keep the old man healthy.
Yeah.
Miles is gone, so still got to worry about the D line in Cincinnati. Baltimore got some heavy hitters. The Clowns.
It's the North. It's the North.
Yeah, it's the North.
Yeah,
it's the North, man. So
guys gonna get after each other. Oh.
Most definitely. Last team of the AFC, the Titans. Does Cam Ward have?
Do we have to?
We don't. But
I'm just saying. Go ahead.
Does Cam Ward have the right weapons at his disposal?
No. All right. So yeah, this was a great show, bro. I'm just playing. I mean, what you got over there? Can you name off his guys?
The
He
tight
still
end
got
Akawaku. I don't know how to say his last name. The tight end they got the Akawaku. I don't know how to pronounce that shit. You signed Wendell Robinson to a 4-year contract, $70 million. Calvin really has been disappointing since he left the Falcons. And you drafted Cardinal Tate. So the Titans have to use so
all
many
right.
resources at wide receiver. While none of these players are true game changers, this might be a
I
massive
didn't have
improvement.
Tate. Tate was more X receiver, route
Yeah,
runner,
right.
go inside and catch the tough passes.
Yeah.
Not the, guy that's gonna take the top off the D or anything like that.
Well, that sounded wild, brother.
Uh,
Pause.
that did sound wild.
Mm.
I didn't think that of him in the draft, and then you said Wandell. Now Wandell was nice.
Wandell is not.
Wandell was nice, and that's a nice piece. Now the chemistry with him and the young fella, it's gonna be interesting. Him and Cam, because he's a proven guy. Wandell is. I'll give him that. He's a proven guy in the league. He can play. And sometimes when guys get a new change of scenery and a paycheck, sometimes they get a little bit better.
Right.
So that's going to be interesting. And the draft pick is interesting. And then who was the other guy? They got that other kid too, DK. Is that his name?
Well, they just drafted?
No, he played on their team already. I believe.
Oh,
He
said the tight end?
He runs back, punts and kicks, and he is kind of like the third, fourth receiver, kind of gadget guy. So I know they're gonna keep him too. And then they added these two guys. So hey, you know what? I'll take that back, man. They starting to get it together.
DK. Oh, you mean KJ?
Don't
KJ Osborne? Is that who you're talking about?
no, they got him.
KJ Osborne? I don't know nobody named DK over there.
Maybe I'm thinking about the wrong thing. I thought they had that kid. His last name is DK, Dike. Hold on, let me see.
Dyke, Dickey, whatever. Oh,
Right?
Timmy something. I forgot him. And oh yeah, the dude we talked about, the Stanford kid they drafted too.
Oh,
Eric or Alec?
I am Manor.
I am Manor, yeah.
So
I
they're
don't
starting
know.
to get it together, man.
Yeah,
He's gonna be better, right? A year in.
I think he had some hot flashes last year, so yeah, I think Cam could.
Do they have the right pieces?
No, but I feel like,
they're going in the right direction.
So yeah, I know Salah is gonna fix the defense. You got Mr. Simmons over there, so yeah, he's gonna go in the right direction. I feel like they're going in the right direction,
And they are definitely trying. Right?
Yes, I definitely salute them for trying. But is it enough? We don't know. No, I don't see no playoffs or nothing crazy. But
Yeah, let's not get crazy.
I ain't gonna get too crazy. But hey, another great show from me and my guy. Tune in. We will try to do the NFC tomorrow. Pause. We will get to the NFC tomorrow.
Word.
So, but great show. Like, comment, subscribe to both channels. We'll be back. Shout out to StreamYard for taking over.
Yes, sir.
Raiders Nation,
Thank
Steelers
you.
Nation. We are in the mix. We got more content coming your way. Pause. We got the draft specials coming up. Draft show where me and my guy in the same league will actually do the live draft. All pro show. More stuff to roll through in the season. And we're just going to be talking some shit, man. So stay tuned to the dynamic duo. Shout out to my pops for giving us that name.
Shout out McMar.
Shout out to shout out to Big Marv. Raider fans, Steeler fans, we love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning
Appreciate
in the
y'all, man.
way
Yeah.
y'all
Let's win,
have
baby.
been. Just win. Hey, just stay tuned, man. We got something for y'all. Peace, love, and all that, man. Hold up a second. Dang. All right. What's up this? Where the hell was up? There we go. Okay. I got it.